Hey everybody, this is David with Legends Roofing, and I got my business partner Taylor here, and we're going to talk a little bit about fortified roofs and some of the things that we're seeing going on. Taylor, when you're talking to customers, I know this topic comes up a lot. What are some of the things that they tend to discuss with you?
So, we're meeting with a lot of clients that are going through this grant program where they get the $10,000 from the state. And a lot of them just are pretty aware of that and what goes into it, but they're not aware of the tax credit that they can receive while doing this as well. Even, the people that aren't going through the grant program getting that same tax credit. So I think that's something we should touch base on, and that's really your area of expertise. So if you can kind of dig into, the tax credit on going through the grant, with their out of pocket or just a retail fortified roof, the benefits of doing the fortified roof.
Yeah. So what we're finding with this is that, I guess first off, let me state the basics. What the state of Louisiana has done is they've allowed a tax credit for 25% of your overall out-of-pocket expense for a roof to be basically taken off your state taxes at the end of the year. It's a form that, I do it at the end of the job and I send it to you, and it basically has everything that you need. So whenever you come around to taxes the next year, you take it in, and the tax credit's a great deal. It's better than a deduction. Without getting in all the accounting stuff, what they're doing is they're looking and saying hey, we use a simple one, say it's a $20,000 roof. That means they get a $5,000 tax credit. So a lot of people are opting for this because when you kind of add that up, it's I can spend a little bit more for the roof, but I'm actually paying less, and I'm getting a fortified roof because I'm getting this tax credit, and I'm getting the insurance benefits of it. So it's kind of a no-brainer decision when you look at it that way. But
explain the tax credit. Where is it applied to? State or whatever.
Yeah.
That kind of gets tricky on a lot of them. Some people don't pay a lot of state income tax, and that's kind of where it's being applied. Just kind of go through that.
Yeah. So it gets applied to whatever your tax liability is owed to the state for income tax. What they'll let you do is you can carry the amount over for up to 3 years. So let's use that $20,000 example. If you got a $5,000 credit, say this year you might use $2,000 of it, the next year you might use the other $3,000. You've got up to 3 years basically to get that applied where you don't have to pay any state income tax. You do have to go through that and work that with as you're filing your stuff, but it's a fairly easy thing to do. There's not any application or anything you got to apply for. Basically the documentation that we do as the contractor, we've got to provide it to them so that they've got what they need when tax time comes.
So some people understand the retail side, but then some people are confused. Hey, if I get a $10,000 grant, I can't go apply for this tax credit. But that's not true.
No, it's not.
Your out of pocket is less.
Right.
And your tax credit is less. But you can double dip. You can do that
for just the part that's out of pocket. Yes. Yeah. I think that's a common misconception. Let's use that $20,000 roof example. So say if that went through a grant program and they paid $10,000 towards it, and homeowners got $10,000 they're paying out of pocket. Now they're getting a $2,500 tax credit because it's 25% of what they paid out of pocket. So it's just another benefit that you should do. You might as well go apply for it and try it and see how it works. And one thing we have found is a stipulation is it has to have been done after, I believe, July 1st, 2025. That's when they made this official. So even with some of our customers that did the roof last year, if they're after that, if they call us, I'm happy to go put it together for them. It's might as well go get claim the credit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's the main things I think we wanted to touch on. So I think the take home for those of you that are listening to this, when you're exploring if you're going to do a roof or not, consider that. Weigh the benefits of just the just code roof versus a fortified roof, and know that this tax credit part really makes a difference on making a decision that can actually cost you less money to get the roof done and you get a better roof.
The roof is less out of pocket in
the
end game. And look, we understand the roof and changing a roof, it's a lot of money. But this right here really can make
a big difference.
Makes a big that and your yearly insurance is gonna go down.
Yeah, it's a good deal. We're excited about it. So thanks for listening to us. Feel free to reach out to us. Our phone number is 985-685-9367. All right, thanks. Have a good one.